Yo guys, what's going on? SJ here again, bringing you all another Team Fortress 2 related video on my channel. So in today's video, I am discussing with you all what is in my opinion the best scout loadout in all of TF2. Now this is based off of both the ability to have fun as the class, the ability to not feel bad about playing the class, like there's no sort of OP weapons in this set, and the ability to be competitively viable. Now this competitively viable aspect is only, it is subjective, as I do not play comp outside the TF2 game mode, so I don't have the most experience. However, I know enough so that some basic things will shine through. Hopefully you agree with most of the things I say in this video. If you don't, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you think is the best scout loadout. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. Scout is commonly perceived as one of the most crazy, fun, and enjoyable classes available to play in TF2, and with his increased speed and ability to double jump, even someone as bad as myself can understand this point of view and get a large amount of enjoyment out of playing him. However, with these additional abilities and movement capabilities comes less health and more potential to be one-shot by nearly every class in the game. This means we need to use the array of unlockable weapons that are available to create the balance of firepower, mobility, and support for our team, as if we get into trouble they're going to be the ones bailing us out most likely, to create the ultimate scout. In the primary slot we have the old faithful stock scattergun with 6 shots in each clip and a possible over 100 damage per shot. Combined with the scout's ability to jump around people with his double jump at close quarters, it is a formidable weapon in the hands of a player who is at least semi-competent in close range shotgun duels. The reason I have chosen the arguable boring stock option here is simply reliability in damage output over the quirky abilities of the other primary choices. This allows for a steady output of damage while not hindering our scout with any negatives that come with the other options. It's just a good all-rounder, and I might just add, it feels pretty bloody good to use. In the secondary slot we have opted for a pistol, this being the Winger. With its ability to increase the scout's jump height, it opens up a number of different routes and shortcuts for the scout to take on each and every map. Enough so that if you all wanted, I could make a video showing a few of them. Let me know in the comments below. It adds another level of verticality to the class, which adds both to the level of fun, cunning, and impact on the game. Even with the smaller clip size, the increased damage per shot allows it to still put out enough follow-up damage to finish off your target, if you didn't already manage to do that with the scattergun, with the 6 shots that do plenty of damage. You'll get to a point where the follow-up damage won't really matter. Now, it is definitely worth mentioning that another very strong option for the secondary is that of the Mad Milk. Throwing it onto the point to help in a team fight or using it to find invisible spies are very viable strats, but it relies more on you or your team being able to follow up on and utilize than the Winger, and the Winger's more fun, in my opinion. In the melee slot we have the Boston Basher or 3-rune blade. This lethal weapon will allow you to deal the standard base damage as the stock melee, while also adding an additional potential 40 damage through 8 seconds of bleeding at 5 damage per second. This puts out a total of 75 damage in one hit and allows you to kill the person who killed you, given that you hit them before you died. There's nothing more satisfying than that. The main downside to this weapon is that if you miss, well, you're gonna miss bad, hitting yourself in the process and dealing up to 58 total self-damage. But is that really a bad thing? As long as Twitch doesn't ban you for self-harm, this ability to injure yourself consistently allows for you to charge up your Medic's Uber at the start of a game on modes that don't normally have an increased charge speed, such as 5 CP. Overall, it's a good pick, especially if you're working with a medic or in a competitive environment. And did I mention you can kill people after you've already died? Yeah, that's a pretty cool feature too. So guys, that was my pick for the best scout loadout in TF2. I plan to do one of these for each class, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss the others. I'd also like to take a minute to let you all know I do have a Discord server and a Twitch channel. Both are linked below. These videos do take a while for me to make, and in my chaotic life, it's really hard to find the time. So all the support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Anyway guys, as always, I hope you all have a swell day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.